thought of having some stability, knowing I was going to probably get the ball every fifth, sixth day here, that I was going to have the opportunity to work on my stuff and be able to throw. Hopefully, I was hoping, to throw 175 innings and prove to myself I could. And as someone now that has absolutely loved Korea, I want the game to grow here and I want it to be as successful as possible. And if I can give anything back to it, whether it be helping one person, then I'm happy. Yeah. The big difference is normal curveballs and things. You see a lot of people hold their fingers together, but the difference is just kind of having them spread out and getting on the side of the seams, just so you kind of feel the real hook of them, and then hello everybody, thanks for watching and I look forward to doing this interview.
내일 이제 한국을 떠나는데 지금 마음이 어떤지 궁금합니다.
It's bittersweet. Masan Chengwan has become a second home. Had so many friends and people here that are going to be hopefully part of my life for the rest of my life. And it was an amazing season. And yeah, it's going to be tough to go home, but also very excited to see my family and be home again, which I think everyone understands.
짐을 싸면서 좀 어떤 생각이 드셨는지 궁금해요.
Stressful. Yeah, moving's always stressful, but one of the better times I've enjoyed packing, so as you get to go home.
예. 그 많은 팬들이 제일 인상적이었던 게 이제 패디 선수가 5차전 때 끝나고 이렇게 야구장을 떠나면서 울었던 그 장면이 영상으로 소개가 됐었는데 그때 어떤 마음이었었는지 정말 궁금합니다.
Was very emotional. It's I felt very disappointed that I couldn't help the team more. That was you look around a locker room with guys that have become your best friends and had worked so hard, and we felt like we were so close to doing something really special. So it's just tough, and it's 9 months of work, and yeah, it was sad day.
원래 이렇게 눈물을 잘 안 흘리는 선수로 알고 있는데 이렇게 그 눈물을 본 지인들이 굉장히 많이 놀랬다고 들었거든요.
Yeah, I mean, I think everybody just kind of understood what that meant to me, and just proves how much I loved being here and being part of NC. Like I said, I really think this team feels like family, and they'll always have a special place in my heart.
메이저리그나 이런 데는 시즌이 끝나면 그냥 그 자리에서 바로 헤어지는 게 그게 하나의 거기는 문화인데 한국 같은 경우에는 이번에 수원에서 회식을 했거든요. 그 상황도 되게 좀 처음이었을 것 같은데 어떠셨어요?
I was so thankful that we had a time to really just relax and have time to talk to everyone, because who knows what the future holds, and these are people that I love and are my friends, and it was really good to share a meal and some drinks and just kind of be together again and say some goodbyes.
선수들이랑 좀 많은 이야기도 하고 뭐 가볍게 술도 한잔 했을 텐데 좀 슬펐는지 헤어질지도 모른다는 것 때문에 아니면 내년에도 또 만날 수 있을지도 모른다는 그런 게 있었는지 좀 궁금합니다.
I like to think no matter what happens in my baseball career, there'll be time where I can come back and rekindle friendships and see people here one day in Korea. Yeah, I think that made for an emotional dinner for sure.
Do you like soju?
I do like it. Yeah, I think it's good. I enjoy it.
혹시 처음에 창원에 딱 도착했을 때가 아마 생각이 날 것 같은데요. 이 창원이란 이 마산이라는 도시가 딱 어떻게 느껴졌어요?
Yeah, I mean, well, first coming to my apartment and seeing I'm on the 45th floor was, wow, what a view outside of my window. It's it was awesome. And then, yeah, I think I was more nervous than anything, just getting used to figuring out how to get a taxi, how to order food, the tough things. But, NC helped me a lot with that, having, a great interpreter as well. And, yeah, I came to love it. And I think the first impression was great.
야구를 시작한 이후로 처음으로 이렇게 외국에서 생활하는 거기 때문에 패디 선수 자체도 좀 걱정도 되게 많았고 좀 약간 우려되는 부분도 있었을 것 같은데 실제 어떠했는지도 궁금합니다.
For sure nervous. I remember specifically getting the call that Korea was interested in me. It was during our Thanksgiving. I was in Ohio with my girlfriend Jordan's parents, and I was like, wow, you know, Korea's interested in me. Like, what would you think about me going and maybe stealing your daughter to go with me? So that was a shock, but it was such a great opportunity, not only for my life, but for my baseball career. And so happy I took the chance on it because now I was lucky to have a great season and some great memories.
한국에서는 이제 특히 저같이 기자나 아니면 야구인들은 NC 다이노스가 패디 선수랑 계약을 한다고 했을 때 정말 우리가 알고 있는 그 에릭 패디 맞아? 정말? 이 선수가 온다고? 뭐 이렇게 정말 놀랬다. 그 정도로 패디 선수가 한국에 왔다는 게 우리한테 굉장히 좀 우리도 충격이었는데 그 이야기도 좀 당시에 그 분위기도 좀 설명을 좀 해주세요. 네.
Yeah, I mean it's exciting. I mean everyone loves to have some attention and some hype in the sense, but yeah, I know it made me want to so badly get off to a great start. Like you said, first impressions are important, and you know, luckily I was able to get off to one of the best starts of my career, and yeah, I think it just kind of led to like a lot of excitement, and I hope I lived up to expectations.
워싱턴에서 프로 생활을 시작을 했는데 거기에서 결국은 팀을 나오게 된 부분이 개인적으로는 좀 마음 아픈 부분일 수도 있었을 것 같아요. 그런 상황에 대해서 좀 당신 어떤 생각을 가졌는지 궁금해요.
Yeah, my entire professional career was with that organization. They treated me really well. They always, you know, wanted the best for me. Unfortunately, you know, we had to go our separate ways, but I have lifelong friends there, people on the staff and teammates that, you know, I plan on being friends with for the rest of my life. And sometimes things have to change for your career or for, you know, the betterment of a team. And you know, in the end, I think things worked out okay.
여러 가지 그 이후에 선택지가 있었을 것 같아요. 뭐 미국에서 계속 야구를 하는 방법도 있었을 텐데, 물론 에이전트의 어떤 조언도 있었겠지만, 그럼에도 정말 이 K리그 리그를 선택하게 된 가장 큰 이유가 궁금합니다.
I had been through many years of my career going up and down through the minors and the majors, and just the thought of having some stability, knowing I was going to probably get the ball every fifth, sixth day here, that I was going to have the opportunity to work on my stuff and be able to throw. Hopefully, I was hoping, you know, to throw 175 innings and prove to myself I could. And you know, there was a lot of things that really intrigued me with that and and then also the chance to have a life experience. So that was probably the biggest things that led me to Korea.
많이 그 당시에 여러 선수들한테 좀 조언을 구했다고 들었는데요. 어떤 선수들이랑 좀 연락을 했었어요?
I'd work out with Kingham, working out with him every day. As kind of I was getting the phone calls, he was probably the biggest guy I would talk to and get advice on things to expect. Especially after I decided to come here, he was giving me tips on what, like, I guess things that would be different and you know, to be prepared for.
네. 뭐 영어를 이렇게 소통을 못하고 통역을 거쳐야 되고 미디어랑도 그렇고 환경도 그렇고 좀 어려움으로 다가오진 않았을지도 궁금합니다.
I think spring training in Tucson helped me a lot, get used to the guys, and it's tough. You feel like maybe you can't talk to guys like you would on other teams, but I'm really thankful for my teammates. They were so nice to me, and I think they accepted me, and yeah, they made my life easy here. So there was definitely hard times. My family came to visit. Watching them leave was tough, knowing I wasn't going to see them again until the end of the year, and missing my dog that I haven't seen in a long time. But yeah, I mean, besides those things, I think my life was pretty good here, and you know, yeah, NC did great for helping me.
다시 옛날 1년 전으로 돌아가도 같은 선택을 할 것 같나요?
Without a doubt. I think this year was amazing. It was huge for my career, for my confidence, and like I said, the life experience. And I'm glad I got to share it with NC, and I'm glad my girlfriend Jordan came with me. She made life easier when I was missing home a lot. So a lot of things here that were amazing, and I'm happy.
패디 선수 가장 기억에 남을 게 이 팬들의 뜨거운 사랑, 응원 이런 게 있을 것 같은데 그 부분에 대해서 어떻게 생각하세요?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. it seems sometimes tough to walk around in Masan these days without getting noticed. The love is unbelievable. The messages I've got over social media and just the support I've had, it's just been amazing. I mean, the city has given me so much love, and I hope they can understand. I tried to give them everything I had.
팬들이 준 혹시 선물 같은 것도 있을 것 같은데 혹시 기억에 남는 선물이 있을까요?
Yeah, there was lots. I mean, some good food, some really nice letters. One fan actually made some really cool T-shirts of like they copied like my throwing motion, and it was very detailed. It had like looked like me, had my New Balance cleats on, my glove, and I think he gave me a couple of them, and my family has them now to wear too. So that was probably my favorite gift.
Oh.
It's really good.
Yeah. I like
Wow.
it. Fixed large.
And then look, it picked up this sweeper grip on my shoulder.
와우.
A lot of detail.
이제 KBO 리그 한 시즌 이야기를 좀 얘기를 해보려고 하는데요. 얘기를 좀 많이 들었고 뭐 비디오로도 많이 봤겠지만 직접 경험한 KBO 리그 처음에 어떤 인상을 받았는지 궁금해요.
Right away, my first start at Samsung, sold out crowd. You hear everyone chanting. It's a totally different atmosphere. And yeah, I think I remember the first time going on a 3-2 count and hearing all the fans like chanting at the same time. It feels like they're just on top of you, and I was like, wow, this is such a different experience. And then yeah, that was like my real welcome to the KBO moment, I think.
정말 많은 타자들을 상대를 했는데 가장 상대하기 어려웠던 선수 한 3명 정도 이야기해 줄 수 있을까요?
Well, one guy I hope to see have lots of success with Kium, Jung-ho. He was a great hitter. Chejung was very good. I mean, he just always felt calm in the box and tough. And Chejung, I feel like I was never comfortable facing him.
그리고 팀을 꼽자면 패디 선수한테 2패를 안겨준 KT 위즈가 있는데 KT 위즈한테 2패를 당했다는 거에 대해서 어떻게 생각하십니까?
Well, obviously they're a great team. They're in the Korean series for a reason. A deep lineup, one that battles a lot, and hate giving other teams credit, but for sure a good one. And you see that there's a reason they are in the final too.
올 시즌 여러 경기 중에서 영원히 잊지 못할 경기를 꼽는다면 어떤 경기가 될까요?
Probably against Kium, first home game, knowing I'm going up against probably the best Korean pitcher. For me, it felt like it was time to make a statement about myself, and yeah, that game was nuts. I think that might have been, I've only twice this year I threw 8 innings, but that was one of them, and just felt like a real battle, and one that I was so happy to come out on top of.
다른 것보다도 가장 정말 저는 인상적이었던 게 패디 선수가 다른 투수들한테 이제 구종에 대해서 설명을 해주고 다른 팀 선수들 상대로 특히 뭐 하나의 문동주 선수나 이런 선수들이 직접 찾아가서 스위퍼를 그 그립 잡는 거 배우고 이랬을 때 그런 어떤 그 오픈된 마인드가 굉장히 저는 인상적이었습니다.
No matter where you're at in the world, the baseball community is so small. Playing against guys here that I've played against in the past or have been friends with, but it's important to share. And as someone now that has absolutely loved Korea, I want the game to grow here, and I want it to be as successful as possible. And if I can give anything back to it, whether it be helping one person, then I'm happy. Yeah.
그 문동주 선수가 특히 이렇게 배우러 왔을 때 어떤 느낌을 받았는지, 어떤 걸 주로 물어봤는지 좀 얘기해 줄 수 있을까요?
Pitching grips and things, just talking mindset, and I watch him pitch, and he obviously has amazing stuff, and I think a lot of pitching too is just how mentally locked in you can stay throughout the entire game, because you can throw perfect for 99 pitches and then that 100th one, give up a big hit. So just kind of talking to him about the mental side and trusting who he is and trusting his stuff, because I think that's one thing I got here was some confidence back and how much that really matters when you're on the mound.
한국으로 결정을 하고 나서 그래서 스위퍼의 구종을 배운 건지 아니면 원래 그 구종에 대한 관심이 있어서 따로 배우려고 했던 건지 아니면 원래 하고 있었던 건지 좀 그 패디와 스위퍼의 그 궁합이 정말 좋았던 것 같은데 좀 설명 좀 해주십시오.
Yeah, it was definitely something in the off season. Kind of with the Nationals we had talked about that I threw a breaking ball that moved horizontally a lot, but I didn't really know what to do with it. And finally this off season I was able to kind of hone in on that skill and find a pitch that leaned on my strengths already. So yeah, I learned that pitch, was lucky to pick it up pretty quickly, but I think it just fit me and my repertoire so well that you know, it led to a lot of success. So I'm very thankful I worked on that this off season. The big difference is normal curveballs and things. You see a lot of people hold their fingers together, but the difference is just kind of having them spread out and getting on the side of the seams, just so you kind of feel the real hook of them. And then for me, a big help was getting my thumb all the way around to feel like the ball was kind of like deep in my hand instead of there, because I felt like with this I was able to throw it a lot harder, and the velocity makes it even harder to hit when it's moving a lot. So that's kind of the grip and my explanation of it.
그 한국 타자들이 왜 이 공에 왜 이렇게 다들 힘들어했는지, 이 패디 선수가 생각하기에는 왜 그랬다고 생각하는지요?
Well, maybe something they hadn't seen a lot of. I mean, anytime something feels a little new, it's definitely tough. I like to think that I threw it in a lot of counts that maybe they weren't expecting it and keeping them off balance. A big thing I worked on this offseason was being able to throw it harder, and I think, you know, I was able to keep it in the 130 to 135 kilometers, and yeah, just hopefully made them feel very uncomfortable in the box.
이 공이 한국 그 KBO 공인구가 혹시 패디 선수한테 좀 더 잘 맞았다고 생각하나요? 아니면 MLB 공인구랑 좀 어떤 차이가 있다고 느꼈나요?
I think I picked it up quick. The NC sent me a box to work with in the off season, which helped a lot. But yeah, I'm a big fan of the little bit of pre-sticky. You just gotta like warm it up a little, and then you can start to like hear it be a little sticky. But yeah, I think that's a great thing, and you know, I would love to see every league have that. Yeah. For the team, the wins, I mean, that's always big. Of course, I mean, if we're winning, that means, you know, we probably hit well, we probably pitched well, and fought for my team, tried to get healthy in the training room. And like I said, the team worked so hard on me to try to get me to a spot where I could help. And, you know, whatever happens with free agency, try to take it gracefully and in stride, and make the best decision for myself and my family. And